Peace to the 5% nation of guys and earth. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmat to Allah, to all my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. Peace to the gods. Salute Upbringing TV for showing me that 9,000 subscriber love. Peace, brother. Peace to Justice Allah. Yo, we're about to get in a topic, yo, that need to be talked about. Things that happen to us at our youth that we just look past. We're going to start off with the Jim Jones and Mama Jones situation. Then we're going to go to the Jada Pinkett Smith and her grandmother's situation. Something she said that I heard and I was like, yo, a lot of people messed up in the head. And we wonder why Jada Pinkett so messed up in the head. Just think about how she was raised and who raised her. You know what I mean? So I'm about to start this live off, and I want to thank everybody that helped me get to 9,000 subscribers. That was a great look as well. And to the people that I didn't tell Happy New Year's to earlier, I'm telling it to you now. Happy New Year's. Let's get to this bag and let's get busy. Jason Reeves, salute, bro. I got the link in the chat. At the top of the chat, I got the link. So this is a discussion. We're gonna have an open floor discussion. You know what I'm saying? You can pull up, but you gotta show your face. You dig? I gotta make sure who you are. So without any further introductions, I'm your host, Born Divine Almighty Allah. This is BTB TV. We bully the bully. The King of New Jersey is in the house. Let's get it. So I see Mama Duck do an interview, a live interview with someone. And I heard her try to explain. I know Mama Jones try to explain why she taught her son how to tongue kiss and how she did it. Now everybody want to cover their tracks. Everybody want to lie now. Jim Jones was a line on the end on a what's that lip service show with Angela Yee. He wasn't lying on that show. He tried to make us seem that it was okay, it was cool. He even said something that really disturbed me. He said the first time he kissed a girl, tongue kissed a girl was nasty, but was it nasty to tongue kiss his mother? That's a little disturbing to me. That's a little disturbing for the black community, really, because it happens a lot. And none of us never notice it. We never look into that situation, never take appreciation of that situation, because that is some of the things that ruin our young black men and women. But I'm dealing with men right now because we don't talk about the men that happened to. We don't talk about the men that when they was 14 and 15, 25 and 30-year-old women was sexing on them. And we thought it was all right. We thought it was cool. We thought that shit was a badge of honor. Not knowing that they was taking our innocence from us when you're 50 years old and a 30-plus-year-old woman is laying down with you. I'm older now. I know that's not a badge of honor anymore. I know them women were sick and perverted in some ways. The same way these men that molest you, that have relationships with these 14 and 15-year-old girls when they're in their 30s and 40s. You know what I'm saying? I told a story one time before about this. It was this chick that went to school with me. And it was this old ass man, I'm gonna say his name, Johnny Hawkins, who was sexing this little girl who was in middle school, who turned this little girl on crack. A beautiful young lady, but nobody our age could date her because she was messing with Johnny Hawkins and he had a big family of brothers that would air you out. There's about 8 of them. About 6 of them became crackheads. You dig what I'm saying? But at the time, they was robbing, they was selling drugs, they was doing everything. And people swept that under the rug. Why is this grown-ass man, they got kids that go to our school too, dropping this 13-year-old girl off in middle school, holding her hands, walking? Nobody said nothing about it. Well, today we're going to talk about that, amongst other things. Let's get busy. Yo, I've been wanting to talk about this. I did a little story about the Mama Jones and the Jim Jones situation. When I see Mama Jones on this little interview she did about the situation, she made it seem like it was okay. It was no. She's like, oh, I just told him to kiss like this and showed him with my hands. You didn't show him with your hands. The boy said how you showed him. He said you put your tongue in his mouth. But he said, they said, well, she was only 17 when she had me, so we grew up together. My mother was 17 when she had me. She never stuck her tongue in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm wondering is, if she told him her tongue kiss, what else did she teach him? I'm just asking the question. He said she told him her tongue kiss. Did she teach him how to get fellatio? How to please a woman, have sex? What else did she teach him at his young, impressionable age? And I want to know what everybody think about this, because this right there, that right there, to me, that is some disgusting shit. I don't care what nobody say, if they agree with me or disagree with me. I want to know what y'all say, what y'all think about the situation, though. Because then he tried to clean the situation up and said he was only joking. He was only playing around. Ha, 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 I got you. It was a funny. Trying to get clout. No, bruh. You was defending that thing to the utmost max on the Angela Lee lip service show. Let me get a clip of that from Angela Lee's show real quick. I'm gonna let y'all hear that real quick. You know what I'm saying? And Jones. Oh. On lip service. Hold on, no. So I'm here, yeah, I'm here.
Stream 85 plus channels and save up to $500 a year with YouTube TV. Try it free.
I would go to yoga, but I don't have the right gear.
Save on all the best activewear at Sierra.
Also, I might have sent a...
Yes, it is really crazy.
Here's Mama Jones talking about it.
I think your part came up already, and you come up after that.
No, I come on after that. I come on after Mama June. I don't know. Are y'all watching Nick Cannon? I don't worry because it's gonna be just good hang. And she was, yes, she was my world. She be okay, Mama Jones. Yes, we buried her last night, and we gave her a beautiful burial. I'm gonna wait till the weather breaks. When the weather break, you know, my daughter suggested, which is beautiful, that we put a whole rose bush over her grave. Um, Victor has this beautiful plaque to go there, which shows, no, not movie. He's on channel. All the crazy things that people would to know that she died in my house instead of and pray that somebody.
So yeah, y'all made the people who were actual feel some type of way because y'all made up a lie and made people go with it. That's even down to Jason Lee. Like he was dead wrong for sit there trying to say that you tongue kissed your old boy. First of all, he never mentioned no age about how old he was.
And this is what I'm saying.
And two, no one said he tongue kissed her.
This is what I'm saying.
She cleared it up. And instead of y'all saying, oh, she cleared it up, you want to still go along with it. Like, offer just to have clickbait and to have a whole conversation, a clubhouse room, and don't invite Jim or his mother to the room to defend themselves.
Yo, check this out, yo. The nigga didn't lie about the shit. The nigga defended the shit. He defended it. He was like, she was only 17, so we was both kids. He said we was both kids, she was only 17. And now when the heat gets you, now you want to try to make him a lie, get yourself up out of it. You know what I'm saying? Honest Lover T, is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It had a clubhouse room about it, so what? They should. There should be many rooms talking about this shit. Because this shit's not natural. It is not natural. It shouldn't even be loud. It shouldn't be joked about. No, that's no joking matter right there. That is no joking matter. Your mother taught you how to French kiss by French kissing you. And the reason I believe we first said it because he tried to make people understand it. And then when he said something else that disgusted him, he said, "Peace, Nick Q, how you doing, Queen? How you?" When he said the first time he tongue kissed a woman, it was nasty, but it was a nasty form to tongue kiss his mother. He said the first time he tongue kissed a girl, it was nasty, but it wasn't nasty to tongue kiss his mother. That doesn't matter what age you is. Your mother should have a tongue in your mouth, tongue kissing you, or teach you how to tongue kiss. What else did she teach you? Did she teach you how to get fellatio on a woman? Did she teach you how to please a woman in other ways? You know what I'm saying? It's nasty. Like Nick Q, you're right. Some things you should take to the grave unless you felt bad about the situation, unless you want to put it out that you felt like you was molested. You did what I said? But he didn't feel like he was molested. He felt like it was natural. That's not natural. My mother had me when she was 17. She never put her tongue in my mouth, ever in my life. Period. A mother shouldn't do that to her son. A father shouldn't do that to her daughter. When my kids were babies, I used to bite on their cheek. Or they used to lick on my face. I'd be like, oh, that's nasty. We'll do that shit just funny. But we didn't put our tongue in each other's mouth. That's the reason he ain't married to Chrissy yet. Because the nigga think his mother is his woman. He want to marry his mama. Jason Reeves, his mom is definitely sick. She sounds like a recovering crackhead. She sounds like she still get high. I don't know how Jack Thriller was even sleeping with her. I was loving to. I can't even say my kids a baby. I used to kiss them on the lips. Mom, you know what I'm saying? They used to kiss me, you know what I mean? But that, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. And what's the other? That was disgusting. I don't understand. Mr. N for life, facts, bro. And she look like she's still a thing. Jim don't still supply no crack rocks for his mother. Because she's trying to clean that shit up. They both are. They both are, man. That's molestation. That's not parenting. That's not teaching your son how to please a woman. You want to teach your son how to please a woman, young ladies? You put a video on for them. You tell them what it's about. You show them on a video. You show a video to them. You do not. Let me say it again. You do not let your son practice on you. And I was saying this earlier for people that just get in the chat. When I was younger, when I was 13, 14, 15, around that age, I was smashing this older chick. And I thought that shit was cool as hell. Now that I'm older, I look at it. What the hell is a 30-plus-year-old woman doing? Tulsa, Oklahoma in the building, salute. What the hell is a 30-plus-year-old woman doing sleeping with a 15-year-old kid? No matter how I was out there selling drugs, no matter how I looked, I was still 15, 14, you know what I'm saying? We get on these men that do this shit, but we got to check these women that do it too. Because there's a lot of women that statutory rape young men. We agree with it because we don't know no better. We don't think it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? We think, we the truth. We smash this older, bad chick. You know what I'm saying? She taking us out, getting us new sneakers and boots and clothes. The same way as them pedophiles and the molesters of little kids give them candy and ice cream. Mr. F for life, facts. But the same way these older women take a shopping and show us different things that these young girls can show us, the same way these little molesters, these old molesters take these little kids, give them candy, ice cream, and things of that nature. It's the same thing. It's nasty. It is nasty. And then, you know what I'm saying, we throw that under the rug. We sweep that under the rug when a older woman is sexing on a younger man. When an older woman is sexing on a teenage man. They should have the same consequences as the older men that statutory rape these young girls. Like I told you, I seen it, man. I seen this nigga that 30 same as my mother, dating this chick that was in middle school with me when we was in middle school. I seen him turn into a crackhead after he gave her babies. He put babies that turned into a crackhead after that. Because she was a bad young lady. And he was like, yo, I ain't trying to let her go. She my meal ticket. Then he had out there turn the tricks to get the crack when he couldn't afford it. Like I said, people sweep that shit under the rug. Sweep it under the rug. This young lady I'm talking about, she's been clean for some years now, last time I seen her. So salute to her. But the nasty perverted motherfucker who did it, Johnny Hawkins Sr., bruh, You should die ashamed of yourself for that. Because what could a 12, 13-year-old girl teach you about? So what kind of love can she show you? What kind of conversation can she give you? And you damn near 40 at the time. Well, she's 14. Even if you was just 17 years older than her, she's 13 or 14, and you got kids our age. And you got kids her age. Come on, let's keep it real. That's not cool. And yo, to the clown French doses in my chat, talk about I'm not about that life. Your punk ass lost your phone when it was time to fight. So I want to hear you talk about nothing else. You lame ass French vanilla. $17 is legal. You was a 17. You was a 17 when you was 23. That could be legal. I'm not sure, but I know 14 and 17 and 14 and 17 years older than that is not legal. What you talking about, bro? So you're making a claim that it's all right to statutory rape young ladies or young men? Is that what you're saying? Why would you be so open to talk about you 23 being a 17-year-old girl still in high school? You're a grown-ass man. That's what I want to understand. At 23, when you do something when you're 23, that probably isn't right. You don't defend your actions. You like, I was wrong for doing that shit because I was still a little too old to mess with that 16, 17-year-old girl at 23 years old. Yeah, facts. Honest, loving T. In the eyes of the law, it may be legal, but in the eyes of being right and exact, it's most definitely not right and exact. You ain't legal till you 18. Mr. F for Life, who lying? That dude French Dose? Yeah, he's lying. That nigga's a clown, man. You go on his channel, you see he's a clown. You know his chat talking that sick perverted behind stuff, man. It's death pedal status. Facts. So, Mr. French Dose Lab, that is death pedal status. Period. Talk about you 23, she's 17. You probably lying, man. You probably was 23 and she was 14. But you want to clean it up now. Because you said that too like it was too good. Like it was like, yeah, man, I got something for him. I'm smart. I'm gonna see this. Yeah, Mr. F for Life. He's a clown, man. You go to his channel, none of his videos got over 340 views. Unless you talk about Hassan Campbell. Yeah, people try to make it sound right, man. Just like people try to make the shit R. Kelly do sound right. None of that is right. Everybody should be held accountable for their own actions. Period. Yeah, Jason Reed, my birthday is January 24th. I'm becoming an old man, about to be 46. Facts. Let a 23-year-old man take your 16 or 17-year-old daughter out, see how you like it. You won't. Let a 35-year-old man take your 21-year-old daughter out, see if you like it. You won't. Because you're thinking she has somebody's own age. Yo, Jason Reeves, I definitely see that. I appreciate that, bro. That's what's up. All right, 38 is September. Yeah, you got some months to go, brother. You got some months to go. So I'm talking about that Jim Jones and Mama Jones thing, right? Now I think that's disgusting. But you want to know what I think is more disgusting? When Jada Pinkett Smith said her grandmother taught her how to masturbate when she was 9 years old. Now, hear me again. Jada Pinkett Smith said her grandmother taught her how to masturbate when she was 9 years old. Showed her, not just taught her, showed her how to masturbate at 9. Now, I want to know this. What grown-ass adult man or woman going to teach their grandchild how to masturbate at 9 years old? And these people are saying this shit like it's normal. Like some normability about this shit. It's not normal. What kids think about masturbating at 9 years old anyway? That sounds like you was teaching her how to freak off because it was turning you on. Jason Reeves, yes. Let me see if I can find that. Let you hear that. All right, here we go, y'all.
Now, first, we had Jim Jones saying his mom to prescribe first to situate.
My grandmother taught me about self-pleasuring because she wanted me to know that that pleasure was from me. Exactly. She didn't want me to fall into the hands of a man, and if he gave me pleasure, to think that that was him. And she taught me at 9. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I can't imagine my grandma teaching me how to make.
Y'all hear that shit, right? Y'all heard that shit, right? Her grandmother taught her how to pleasure herself at 9 years old. The whole family is sick in the head. They're all weird. Harold Fix TV, salute, bro. Peace. So y'all know I'm not lying. I had to show y'all that. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something else too. So y'all know this nigga's lying when he said he was joking. So y'all know this nigga lying when he said he was joking.
Purdue University Global. Apply now at Purdue.
This is my channel, so I can show you the whole thing. I want to let y'all hear this shit.
My first condoms, shit like that. My mom taught me how to kiss. when I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like, what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like she
kissed you?
It's my mother.
My parents barely kissed me on the cheek.
No,
so I just stopped kissing.
She showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. Remember my mom was 17. She's a baby. Look at all the babies that's having babies now.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Jim Jones. All right. Y'all see this guy. Yo, honest love T, the reason Willow was in agreement because Jada told her how to do it. Yeah, all things said for this video is for entertainment purposes only. Yes, it is. But it's all true. It's no lying. They're saying it out their own mouth. They're saying it out their own mouth. Jim Jones' mother told him about a tongue kiss. Jada Pinkett grandmother taught her how to rub one out. Mr. M for Life, she definitely did that. I don't believe she can't clean that up talking about, oh, I just did like this to and something like that. I thought I'm like that. I thought sound like a pookie crackhead. Used to be the prom queen. Now you're the prom fiend. Yeah, told her how to tickle a pearl at 9 years old. Why are you teaching a 9-year-old how to tickle a pearl? And nobody said nothing about this? Wonder why them kids so messed up. It's Will's fault, man. It's all Will's fault. Because Will should have left her years ago. Before she messed some kids up. Like, I would have left her, took my kids. As soon as I was, she's a weirdo like she is. Masturbating to a dead man. Masturbating Tupac dead ass. Come on, man. You know she is. I bet she called Will Tupac 100 times. I bet she called Will Tupac 100 times having sex. Oh, Pac, I mean Will. Oh, Pac, I mean Will. Weird as hell. Teaching your kid how to tongue kiss and teaching your kid how to masturbate is weird as hell. I wonder, did Mama Jones teach her son how to get oral pleasure too? Or teach him how to have sex? Come on. You teach him how to tongue kiss. What else did you teach the boy? What else did you teach that boy? You teach him how to tongue kiss. Did you teach him how to orally yeah? Did you teach him how to orally pleasure a woman too? Did you show him how a woman's supposed to orally pleasure a man? Come on. Yo, it's not too far from the truth. You taught him how to tongue kiss. You put your tongue in his mouth, suck it on his tongue. Yeah, Big Smalls have been dead since 1997. Facts. So Tupac been gone since like for 26 and a half years, basically. And she still have a crush for a dead man. Block this users. Come on, man. Let's keep it real, yo. Renee Adams, peace. Yo, I got the link up in the top of the chat. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to speak on this, Renee, you can come in and speak on, because I know we talked about this earlier. Peace to Renee Adams, my big sis. Hit that link and come and talk about this. I know you want to. Well, let me see if she hit me. We gotta get a woman's perspective on this. Since Nick Q didn't want to show up and speak for the women. Let me see if I can get Renee in here. Hold on one second.
Hello?
Yo, hit that link, yo. I want to hear what you got to say on this.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it's crazy though, yo. That shit should never happen. This shit should never happen, for real. We're gonna talk about this today. We're definitely gonna talk about it. Y'all hold on 1 second for ourselves. Oh, I'm back here. My apologies. You know what I'm saying? I had to be respectful of what I was doing. Yo, check this out. Yeah, anybody, y'all can hit that link. Y'all can speak your piece on this situation, because this situation has to change. Because, yo, you shouldn't be able to say this stuff and not be held accountable for it, period. If you say, you should be held accountable for it. Yeah, Jada said that nasty shit, Joe. She definitely said it. You heard it straight out her mouth. You heard it straight out Mason Pinkett mouth. All right. We got the sis Renee Adams. Let me add it to the string. All right, Renee. Pace. Renee, you there? Hit your mic. You got your mic on mute, I think. Turn it up. You got your mic muted, Renee. You hear me? Turn your phone up. Yeah, Mr. M for Life, her mother was definitely getting her ready. Her grandmother also was getting her ready. For real. She'll be back. She'll go out, come back in. But yeah. Between Jim Jones' mama teaching him how to tongue kiss and Jada Pinkett, peace, star, peace. And Jada Pinkett Smith's grandmother teaching her how to masturbate at 9 years old, I can see why these entertainers are so messed up in the head. If y'all didn't hear it the first time, I'm gonna let y'all hear it again. What Jada Pinkett said about her grandma. I'm gonna let y'all hear it again.
My mother taught me about self-pleasuring because she wanted me to know that that pleasure was from me. Exactly. She didn't want me to fall into the hands of a man, and if he gave me pleasure, to think that that was him. Yeah. And she taught me at 9. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I can't imagine my grandma teaching me how to make it.
At 9 years old, her grandmother taught her how to masturbate, how to tickle the pearl, how to tickle her fancy. There's nothing wrong with that. Isn't that molestation at 9 years old? That's not even statutory rape. That's molestation at 9. Was her grandmother getting off watching her 9-year-old granddaughter doing that? Come on, man. Speak to the God. Was her granny getting off watching her 9-year-old granddaughter tickle her pearl? These people has to be stopped, y'all. That's not cool. That's not right in the Zach. Yo. Renee. You got to turn your phone up aside, ma. Renee, you there? Jason Reeves, you said your nephew was not just turned 9. Yeah. Could you imagine teaching your nephew how to sit down on a couch and masturbate, bro? That's some disgusting shit. That's some disgusting shit. Come on, man. It's like, yo. Now I'm gonna show you this one. I'm gonna play this one again.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah.
All right.
Renee, so did you hear the Jada Pinkett clip?
Nah.
Oh, let me let you hear this. And you tell me what you think of this.
All right.
Hands of a man, and if your grandmother taught me.
Jada Pinkett saying her grandmother taught her how to pleasure herself. Let's get into the clip right now.
My grandmother taught me about self-pleasuring because she wanted me to know that that pleasure was from me. Exactly. She didn't want me to fall into the hands of a man, and if he gave me pleasure, that was him. And she taught me at 9. And I don't know about y'all, but I can't imagine my grandma teaching me how to.
You hear that, Renee?
That's incest.
That's incest. That's molestation of a minor.
That too.
Grandma teaching her to masturbate at 9 years old, and she taught me at 9. You about to get your grandmother 90 years with her old ass. Yeah, come on, man. And then I know you heard the Jim Jones thing already about his mother teaching him how to French kiss.
That's incest as well.
That's incest and molestation of a minor.
All of that. All of the above. And it's sad.
Tell me what you think about them situations right there. Do you think that contribute to these highly ass weird actors out there?
Yes, I can say that. I can say, okay, let me see, how can I say this without offending anybody?
Offend them.
First of all, I don't know what the attraction is with an adult and a child. I don't get that. Period at all. As far as like, I have 2 sons, and I've never wanted to kiss my sons in their mouth, nor did we drink behind each other. It's just certain things you don't do with a kid because ain't no telling where his mama mouth been.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm saying, if you could teach your son how to French kiss, did you teach him how to orally please a woman too? Did you teach him how to have sex with a woman pleasing too? What else did you teach your son if you could teach him how to French kiss and he's a little boy?
Only thing I can see is that that's a step away from training him to be a sexual predator. Because if I can kiss my mama like that, and I can do these things with my mama, then I can do that to anyone. Because that's what they seem to like.
Yep.
That can be the train of thought that a son can have.
Yeah.
From that. You know, it's a lot of people that been molested and don't even realize that they have been molested.
Yeah, I talked about that earlier. I said when I was 14, 15 years old, I was smashing this chick, older chick. She went to school with my mom's. I thought it was cool because I was out there in the streets getting that bag, right? But really, she was that was statutory rape. That was statutory rape. I now think about it now. She had to be sick in the head if you're in your 30s and you're having sex with a 15-year-old.
Well, what do a 15-year-old and a 25-year-old even have in common?
No, she was 30 plus.
Okay. That's the 15 year difference. Mentally, yeah. What can y'all possibly have had in common other than sex?
That's all we had in common, was sex. And she bought me a lot of shit. She spent a lot of money on me. She spent that bag.
Well, that was just the first cougar. One of the first. See, me, I can't deal with a younger person because I already know mentally we're not on the same page. They have to live their life. They have to run around and find and conquer all the cooter mamas that they can.
Uh-huh.
And me right now, at the age I am, I'm ready to chill. I'm not ready. I'm not club hopping. I'm not car hopping. I'm not ding-a-ling hopping. I'm not doing none of that kind of hopping. And a young kid that's the same age as my son or my nephew, only thing I can do is buy him a bunch of video games. And then be mad and call my girlfriends and talk about how this nigga ain't doing nothing. He ain't shit. He ain't got no job. He eating up all your kid food.
You got that PlayStation 5 for him, though. You happy now. You got that PS5 for him.
PS5?
All the games for it. The PS5, the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, okay. I ain't got no grandkids. And I'm going to leave that at that. I ain't got no grandkids, and I'm not taking care of no grown man. Or woman.
I'm saying, though, that's what a lot of these women be doing. These women that be messing with these younger men, just like these men that be messing with these younger women, they buy them all that jewelry, all that fancy stuff to make them not even notice the age difference. Take them out to a lot of different places, buy them clothes, buy them the flyest clothes, get their hair and nails did. And these women buy these young men, video games, sneakers, Jordans, and Timbs.
But nowhere in there was it being said where there's teaching them to be productive.
Yeah,
okay?
Right. They're not teaching them.
You're not teaching them. You're an enabler.
They're using them for their youth.
Well, when you get a certain age, your youth is over. Everything has an ending, even a book. Okay? So it's a time for you to run around and go to the clubs and go to the bars and do all that. And then there come a time in your life where you grow up, become an adult, be held accountable for your actions, because children makes mistakes and need to apologize. Adults make conscious decisions. So you knew when you was talking to that young lady or that young man, you knew by their conversation that they were too young for you. But since some men and women feels like at a certain age, I got to see if I still got it. So they'll start messing with young women, or they came up with this mythology that when a woman is 50, that she can't have sex no more. But a woman can still make a baby during menopause. That's why women in their 50s and 60s is having babies. It doesn't stop the same way it doesn't stop for y'all. So exactly what can a young man that's like, say, I'm 55. What can a 30-year-old do for me? Can anybody answer that? I'm just talking because I got my own money. I got my own apartment. I got my own car. I got my own everything. So exactly what would I accomplish with a 30-year-old?
You'd be still getting your groove back.
Well, I could get my groove back with a 55-year-old. I could get my groove back with a 60-year-old. If I'm going to play, I might as well play big. Don't play little. Because see, with little boys come little problems. Now they got them other women because you old now in their mind. See, they didn't live their life. You lived yours. They didn't get to live their life. They didn't get to run around. They didn't get to do all the stuff that you did at that age. They didn't do that. Now you're ready to settle down. You go get this young boy, you buy him a PlayStation, and then the next thing you know, he got the girl next door pregnant. Now you mad. Now you mad. Now you upset. Now he ain't shit. Okay? So if you keep getting men or boys, because just because somebody is of adult age doesn't make them grown. Because some people ain't past the 9th grade mentally.
Say that shit.
And those are the ones. Those are the ones. So that's like me.
Her husband 4 years younger than her, but they're in their 40s.
No, but see, they together.
Yeah.
You see, that's 4 years. They together. But when you talk about somebody who's 15 and better, older than the individual, mentally, they can't even hold a mature conversation. Because the person that's the younger is not mentally there yet. I don't care how intelligent she is as far as books is concerned. Because there's women out here that's very intelligent and they're smart and they're mature for their age. That exists. But mentally, the brain works how it works. It's nothing we can do about it.
You're 100% right about that, Renee Adams. You're 100% right. But like I said, people ain't seeing that though. People are saying, let me get my freak on with this 21-year-old girl, and I'm 45.
Right. And then when she break out all your windows, because she mentally, that's where we going back to the mental now. Mentally, she's not mature enough to understand, okay, the relationship didn't work out. You go your way, I go my way. That's not going to happen. Every time you get a new woman, you're going to have a new issue.
Yeah.
I guess people like paying for tires and windows and, you know, I guess they like that.
Yeah, I guess they do too, Renee. They're like, fuck it. The pussy was good. Let me pay for these tires and windows she broke out.
Look, man, pussy is pussy. It got snapped back. If the shit is taken care of properly, it's going to snap back in place. Okay? And that's all. That's what's good is when the urinary walls and muscles is still intact. Okay? But if she running around over here, over there, over here, by the time she my age, she gonna have a hysterectomy. She's gonna have nothing. And then what? Then you're gonna throw her to the side to go find an even younger one to give you even more problems?
Yep.
Do that make sense?
No, it do not, but it happens.
Then you get with your homeboy talking about, I don't know what's wrong with this B. She crazy. Yo, I didn't even do nothing. You did a lot. You chose an immature individual that you inserted your penis into her vagina. And that probably was the best penis she ever came across. Why? Because she hasn't experienced the dick yet. She hasn't experienced that. Yep. So soon that one person come and give her that one orgasm.
You put that tongue in that booty hole. You put that tongue in that booty hole. Eat the kitty cat real good. It's over.
It's over.
It's
exactly.
Over.
Exactly.
She'll be like a stray cat on your doorstep every day looking for food.
That's the same thing like women who keep picking the same kind of bum ass niggas. And then they want to say, oh, all niggas is bums. Oh, niggas ain't shit. All men is dog. Well, then that means you either a fly and you attracted to shit or you a fucking dog catcher. But you are the common denominator. You are.
I want to ask these people, if a man ain't shit, what makes you, that must make your pussy ain't shit because you keep picking ain't shit Negroes.
No, that means she's a fucking fly that's attracted to shit. You see how that works? You see how the nasty ass flies is attracted to shit, right? So if a dog go outside and you see some shit on the ground, the flies is on there, right?
True.
So if the nigga ain't shit and every man you get or woman ain't shit, then you need to look within your ass because you are the common denominator. You attract those kind of people.
Amen. Just a push to the choir. Hallelujah. Go ahead, tell her, Renee.
You are responsible for who's in your personal space. You're in control of that. Nobody controls that but you. So if you keep getting the same kind of men that come to your house, eat up your kids' food, and then when you ain't got no food or you need some help, they ain't never got no money, then you need to ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing?
Facts. 100% right there.
What am I doing?
Renee,
I got two almost 40 years. I'm a grandmama.
Renee, pause your TV.
My TV ain't on.
Oh, we got an echo.
Then it's your TV.
My TV ain't on either.
Because I don't have an echo. Yeah, I tell my friends that all the time when they be complaining. You picked them. It's the same thing if you going to buy some shoes. You try them shoes on, right? They don't feel right on your feet. What you do with them? Leave them in the store. Same way when you going to buy them lace front wigs and you putting them on your head. That's the same way you need to address your men or your women, however you want, because you know y'all men walking around with the fake beards and stuff now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's not cute. It's not cute.
You're definitely right. Damn, what's the echo coming? You don't got YouTube on?
I ain't got nothing on. I'm sitting in the house. I'm on the phone.
Go out and come back in for real quick. Let me see.
All right.
Yo, am I still echoing y'all? Do y'all still hear an echo? An echo. Yeah, it was something on her phone because it's echo. Let me see. Renee.
Yeah. Hello?
You hear me? All right, yeah, no more echo.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody asked, this guy, Mr. Life said, why would I treat females like shit and don't give a F about F? They be on me.
Oh, that's because that's them low self-esteem. See, listen. You got two kinds of women in this world. You got the one that needs you and the one that want your ass. See, the woman that wants you is not going to tolerate your nonsense. The women who need you to validate them, because there's women out here that need men to validate them to make them feel womanly. Those are the ones that you can treat like that and they be okay with it. But a woman that wants you, she will walk away from you in the bullshit because you're not needed for nothing. You're not needed to make me feel special that, oh, I'm a woman now because I got a man. Because sex is overrated. After you have sex with somebody, can you sit down and hold an intelligent conversation with them? If not, they ain't for you. Just call them the side piece. Because you can have some side pieces. You just got to keep them in check.
And we speaking to OG Renee Adams and know about side pieces.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you, heard it from me.
Okay, you got to keep them in check. And that's whether
Starbucks Bride old ass know about side pieces too.
Who, Star?
Yeah. But yeah, you're right though.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, I'm a realist. You know, it is what it is. Just like you got two type of men. You got men that's going to take you home to their mama. Right? But that's the real woman. And then all the women with their little black ass cheek hanging out and they breasts and all this all over the place.
Yeah.
That man ain't going to do nothing for you but take you to a hotel. That is it. You would be what they would consider the side piece. Yeah. For fun, for sports, to show off to their friends, oh yeah, I'm hitting that. But I guarantee you that woman that's dressed sexy, but classy, I guarantee you they don't want no other man even looking at her. They don't want his homeboy will never meet her. But they'll meet you. It's all in how you carry yourself. If you carry yourself like a chicken, then you're going to be clucking around. If you carry yourself like an eagle, like myself, then you can soar. Because chickens don't fly, but eagles do. Even when they got something on their back, poking them, they go fly up until whatever's on their back can't breathe and get up off them. They soar. You can have a man, you can have a man and still be validated with or without him. Stop walking around thinking that you need a man to validate you, because you don't. First, you need to learn your self-value. Once you learn your self-value, you will not have your ass and your breast hanging out. You will not carry yourself like that. You only carry yourself like that because you don't have respect for yourself. So if you don't have respect for yourself, you're not going to respect nobody else. That's just my.
I don't like that fake titty or booty either. That's played out. It's nice in a strip club, but it ain't nice to be home with it.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, God, I've been the same height and weight since I was 12 years old. Same height and weight. I've been shopping in the children's department. I ain't never had no much breasts. I never had much thighs and booty, and I never had a problem with getting a man. My problem always been getting rid of them. I ain't never had a problem.
You know what they said about them skinny women.
What? What they say, God? What they what they say? Because I don't know.
Yeah, every small itty bitty skinny bitty committee chick I was with.
Hey, let me
They had that glove fit.
let me let you. I'm gonna correct you on that. I am down with the itty bitty small titty committee. Not only am I the client, I'm the president. And I'm proud of it.
But now, it's like we were saying, though, that we can also see how sick Jada Pinkett was when she was sleeping with her son's friend that was the same age as her, too. You know what I mean? That was sick, too.
I mean, if you're going to go out and be a cougar, don't sleep with your children's friend. Don't do that, because now they got to hear that. Do you think that my son, any one of them, would want to hear that I've been sleeping with somebody they went to school with? No.
No.
Sometimes you have to do shit for other people. You have to think about other people. If I do this today, how this shit going to affect me and my family 5 years from now?
100% right.
Because my actions that I do, it hinders. If it's a hindering action, it hinders the rest of my family, because they have to hear it, they have to see it, and they got to hear the shit that people going to talk about. So why put yourself in that situation, especially if you a celebrity? But you know, they crazy anyway. They all sleeping with each other.
Will should have been left her old raggedy ass alone.
No, Will should have stayed with the first woman that had his back when he didn't have shit. See, that's another thing that happens. You forget about the woman who was there with you when you didn't have absolutely nothing. She was there with you. She know all your faults, what you like, what you don't like. She knows.
What Tyler Perry say? That's that 80-20 rule.
Exactly.
You get a woman to give you 20% of nothing, 20% of nothing, 80% of nothing, and 20% of something, and you leave the woman to give you 80% of everything, and she's lacking 20%. Maybe she gained some weight. Maybe she gets sick on you. You know what I'm saying?
Men gain weight. Fuck y'all get stomach. Like, what the fuck? And y'all be having man boobs. So I don't understand why, because a woman gained some weight and she had your back no matter what.
Yeah.
Because she gained some weight. Shit, hell, I didn't gain weight since I hit 55. It happens. So if you with a man and then he gained weight and he start getting his stomach, then we supposed to automatically just leave your ass?
Oh, part self. Breaking news. George Floyd's niece was shot. His niece was shot.
Wow.
That family's going through a lot, ain't it?
Yeah.
Is she alive, or did she pass, or what's going on? Is she alive, or did she just get shot? Jason Reeves. They got a bozo on that family's back looking like, though. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? She's met with that young boy the same age as her son. Her grandma told her I masturbated at 9 years old, and she's in love with a dead man.
She was a train freak anyway. She was groomed. So.
Oh, Niku, she was 4 years old? Wow. They said George Floyd, 4-year-old niece, got shot, 4 years old. Damn.
Oh yeah, the 4-year-old. Yeah, she in the hospital. Yeah, I saw that the other day.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, the little girl. Yeah, I saw that the other day.
That's crazy. Sometimes you gotta move out the area you in. I know they got some money for George Floyd's death. They gotta just go. They can't just stay in the same area. Get going. Oh, she's recovering now, he said. All right, that's good. Salute to that young lady, that little princess. Hope she get better soon. Hope she get better soon. But like I was telling, I don't know, I told you before, Renee. Remember we was talking about, I was telling you when I was in middle school, it was this girl, she's bad as hell. We was like 13 years old. And this old ass man that my mother age was dating her and walking to school every day. So now the young boys will step to her. She didn't want to have kids by this man. And he wound up eventually turning her on crack. And nobody never locked that dude up. He never did no time for that. Nothing never happened to him. People act like that was something normal. To see this grown-ass man walking this little 13, 14-year-old girl to school, to middle school, not even high school. Because we was like in 6th or 7th grade when he was messing with her.
Wow.
He stayed with her all them years, got her turned down on drugs, gave her kids, got her turned down on drugs, had her tricking for his crack habit, or their crack habit, you know what I'm saying? And she wasn't even 20 yet. The niggas in the hood that was trying to get her back in the day, when we was in middle school, they was getting her for the low for a dime or two when she was 20. She was still looking like. You know the point was, he was molesting that little girl. He was molesting her and made her think it was okay with what they was doing. Yes, he was walking her to school. No car. Yo, no 13 or 14-year-old girl looking at no car. They looking at a man that's buying them nice shoes, their jewelry, candy. You know what I'm saying? Giving them lunch money. They ain't worrying about no car at that time.
No man, he called you out. He called you out.
Yeah, Justice Smith, you're right. Guys like that do not have no verbal skills. They got enough game to run on a little 14-year-old girl, you know what I'm saying? When you old as hell.
He said you started.
When you old as hell. That make no sense. Yo, Nick Q, he never got arrested. That's right. The parents probably need him to take care of the kids and her. The parents was probably drug out. I believe her parents was crackheads too. And I believe they used to smoke crack with her parents at one time when she was young. You know what I'm saying? But he did it. He wasn't making money. He didn't have a job. He was a mechanic. He worked on cars. All his brothers were mechanics. All the mechanics. There's about 6 or 7 of them. And they all kind of messed up. So what that make the mother? That make the mother a horrible parent. Renee.
Huh?
That makes the mother a horrible parent, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, of course. Because you're supposed to see. I'm gonna just say this. Even a fucking dog take care of their puppies. Okay? All right? And they're not gonna let nothing or nobody come near those puppies. And that is how mothers should start thinking about their children instead of, you got women out here that put men first. It is what it is. Okay? And it pisses me off and it irritates me because nothing and nobody came before my sons, nor do they come before my sons right now as them being grown ass men, because those are my sons forever. That nigga is here on a visa. He might be temporary.
A visa?
A visa. Okay?
A visa.
On a visa. That's right. He temporary. He getting ready to go back to his country.
Yeah, Renee said
he been voted off the island.
Layaway.
No, ain't no fucking layaways. I don't do layaway. I'm cash and carry. I don't do layaway. When your visa is up, your visa is up. If you ever think that any man that's gonna be in my life think he gonna come before my sons, it's not gonna happen. Because you're gonna stay in your lane and they're gonna stay in their lane. Whatever I feel for you is what I feel for you. My love for them is unconditional. And they bigger than me. And I dare motherfucker to fuck with them. Okay? My nieces, my nephew, anybody that I love, it could be you, God. They better not fuck with you, and I know about it. Okay? That's just who I am.
Yeah.
There's no in between with me. Either I rock with you or I don't. And that's just me. So there's no in between. So if we cool, we cool. If we not cool, you're going to know we're not cool, because I'm not going to socialize with you, because I don't socialize with people that I don't deal with and they know my mental level. I'm not going to do it. I don't have time for petty. I don't do well with petty. I don't do well with childish. I'm on that. We grown, right? You say what you got to say and express what you got to express. I'm going to say what I got to say and express what I got to express, and we're going to come to a resolution. And if we can't come to a resolution, then it was nice knowing you, and you will be all right when the swelling go down.
All right, y'all. Yo, I want to thank Renee Adams for stopping by to speak her piece on the topic. I appreciate you, sis, 100%. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I appreciate everybody that came through. That's what I'm saying. You know that. I appreciate everybody that stopped through the chat. It was a good one. I'll be prepared for the night at 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock, whatever time I decide to do it. We're talking about how,
and I'll be there
ratting on Five God. Big L.
Justin Smith. Justin Smith, you on the roll. I agree with you again. Your children are your priority. They should definitely be your priority.
Yo, let me say this real quick. We ain't the blood or crip. We doing our own thing. BTV that started its own gang. Like, nigga, what? Peace to the 5% nation of guys and nerfs. Salam alaikum. Alhamdulillah. Rahman to Allah to all the true Muslims and sisters out there. And yo, shout out to my brother Ozo Odo for Up for the Bay TV. My big brother James Dale. Salute, bro. I see you working, man. Let's keep this going. Just for Polo Grounds, what's going on, bro? Just Smith. Yo, Just, I'm going to call you, bro. Don't worry. I got you.